Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of our syllabus which is triangle, and in that class we take and discuss some important questions based on triangles. Now in today's class we take and solve some other important questions. Okay, we take and solve some other important questions based on the topic triangles, and now we take in the just on some other important questions based on triangle. Okay, now look, and the question is the side. This is very important question, dear friends. The side AB and AC, the side AB and AC of a triangle ABC, of a triangle ABC are produced to P and Q, are produced to P and Q respectively. P and Q respectively if the bisectors of angle PBC and angle QCB intersect at O, point O, then prove that angle BOC is equal to 90 degree minus half of angle A. This is the one of the most important questions of your syllabus, triangles. Now look, what is the process to solve these questions? Okay, now look, let's see. First of all, dear friends, we draw a triangle. We draw a triangle A, B, C according to question, and according to question, its sides AB and AC are produced to P and Q. Its side AB is produced to P and its side AC is produced to Q. This is the question. Now, dear friends, if the bisectors of angle PBC is that, if suppose that this is the bisector and QCB intersect each other at O. So QCB is that, and the bisector of angle QCB intersect each other at O. This is the question, and we have to show that the angle BOC is equal to 90 degree minus half of angle A. So for that we take, this is angle 1, this is angle 2. Okay, this one. Now let's see its solution. Now clear, dear students, this is the figure according to question. Now look its solution. from figure ABP is a straight line. ABP is a straight line, that is the sum of angle PBC and angle B. Okay, because of the sum of is what, 180 degree na, so that is angle B plus angle PBC, angle PBC is equal to 80 degree, means angle B plus angle PBC is equal to 180 degree. So from there PBC, so we can write angle PBC is what, 2 times angle 1, because of this is the bisector of angle 1 now, because of PO is the bisector of angle PBC, so means that is 1, so that is also 1 equal to 1, and now to that angle we can write 2 times angle 1. So from here it is clear that angle B plus 2 times angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. Now from there we find the value of angle 1, so that is 2 times angle 1 is equal to 180 minus angle B, so angle 1 is equal to 180 upon 2 minus angle B upon 2, this is 90, so angle, the value of angle 1 is equal to 90 degree minus angle B by 2, 90 degree minus angle B by 2. Take equation number 1. So in this way we apply the conditions for linear pair in that side. Now we apply the condition for linear pair in that side, so we get the value of angle 1 as what, 90 degree minus angle B by 2. Now again from figure, now again from figure, look, angle C and angle QCB, these sum of these angles is 180, so now angle C plus angle QCB, okay, angle QCB is equal to 180. Now we can write angle QCB as 2 times angle 2, so angle C plus 2 times angle 2 is equal to 180. So from there the 2 times angle 2 is equal to 180 minus angle C. Now from there angle 2 is equal to what, 180 upon 2 minus angle C upon 2, minus angle C upon 2. Now we get what, look, this is 2 9 18 0, so we get the value of angle 2 is what, 90 degree minus angle C by 2. We will take equation number 2. We take equation number 2. So dear students, in this way we find the value of angle 1 as well as angle 2, this is in the form of equation 1 and 2. Now dear student, according to question we have to show that the angle BOC is what, 90 degree minus half of angle A. So now dear students, we take triangle BOC and we apply the angle sum property of the triangle, and we, after that we put the values of angle B and angle C in that particular relation. Okay, now look, let's see. Now we take triangle BOC and we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. So here that is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle BOC is equal to what? 180 degree, means the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is what? 180. Now we put the value of 1 and 2. Now we put the values of angle 1 and angle 2 we get. So thus using 1 and 2, thus using equation 1 and 2, so we get angle 1 as what? This is 90 minus angle 3 by 2 plus angle 2 is what? 90 minus angle C by 2. Okay, this is the value of angle 1 and angle 2 and plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now from here this is 90 90, this is 180 minus half of angle B by 2 minus half of angle C by 2 plus angle BOC is equal to 180. Now 180 cancel to each other. Now look, now the value of angle BOC is equal to minus that side, so angle B by 2 and this is also transfer that side, angle C by 2. Now we take 2 as common. Now if we take 1 by 2 as common, so we get angle B plus angle C. We take equation number 3. Now but we have to show that the value of angle BOC in terms of angle A. Now we apply the angle sum property in triangle ABC. Okay, now in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. From there, the value of angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 minus angle A. Now, since that is from equation 3, we put the value of angle B plus angle C. Equal to half of 180 minus angle A. 180 minus angle B. So we get as 1.2 into 180, multiply 1 by 2 minus half. 2 9, this is 90 times, cancel to each other. Okay, thus angle BOC is equal to 90 minus half of angle A by 2. Hence prove that result. Okay, so in this way, dear students, you can solve each and every question of NCERT exercise based on these topics. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now, once more time we revise them. So first of all, we apply the linear pairs property in that side. So in this way, we find the value of angle 1. Similarly, we apply the same concept in that side. So for that side, we find the value of 2. Okay. Now, after finding the value of angle 1 and 2, we take triangle BOC and we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. After that, after applying the property of angle sum property of the triangle, we find the value of angle BOC. Okay, so this is the method to solve this question. Please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. So after that, you can solve each and every question from NCERT exercise based on this topic. This is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay. Now dear students, we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. And the question is based on the triangle. If the altitude from if different the altitude from one vertex of a triangle, one vertex of a triangle bisects the opposite side, bisects the opposite side, then the triangle is isosceles. Then prove that the triangle is isosceles. The triangle is isosceles. Okay, now let's see its solution. Jason, this is a very important question of your syllabus. Let's see what is the process to solve that type of question. Okay, Jason. Look, here the question is, if the altitude from one vertex of a triangle, okay, if the altitude from one vertex of a triangle bisects the opposite side, then prove that the triangle is isosceles. So first of all, we write the given, and we draw our triangle ABC. Look, we draw a triangle ABC is there. We draw a triangle ABC, and according to question, if the altitude from one vertex of a triangle bisects the opposite side, and we draw AD perpendicular to BC, we draw AD perpendicular to AC, and if the triangle bisects the opposite sides, means BD is equal to CD, then we have to show that the triangle is isosceles. Means if we have to show that AB is equal to AC, then it is clear that that triangle is isosceles. Now look. So dear student, what I do for that? Look, first in given we write a triangle ABC in which AD perpendicular to BC and BD is equal to CD. This is given because of, according to theorem, ki the perpendicular drawn from the one vertex of a triangle to the opposite sides bisects its side. Okay, now we write to prove, and we have to show that ki AB is equal to AC, that is ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, that is ABC is an isosceles triangle. We have to show that this. Okay, now given to proof. Now we write its proof. Now look, dear students, look here. We have to show that ABC is a right angle triangle. Now we take Dear student, triangle ADB and triangle ADC. Okay. Now we take now in triangle ADB and triangle ADC we have now, dear students, in triangle ADB and ADC we have what we get. Let's see. Dear friends, in both the triangle, look, first BD is equal to CD, BD is equal to what? DC. This is given because of, according to theorem, if the perpendicular drawn, the altitude drawn from a vertex to its opposite sides bisects it, it means that BD is equal to CD, DC. BD is equal to DC. This is given. Okay, and dear friends, here this is the altitude. This is the altitude from the vertex A to its opposite side. So this is right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. That angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. ADC. This is each equal to equal to 90 degree. Okay, dear friends. Each equal to 90 degree. And now look, AD is equal to AD. This is common in both the triangle. Now, because of AD is common in both the triangle, that is AD is equal to AD. This is common. Thus, by look, SAS means side angle side congruence rule. Thus, by SAS congruence rule. Thus, by SAS congruence rule, triangle ADB is congruence to triangle ADC. ADC. Okay. Thus, by CPCT, what? You know that corresponding part of congruent triangle are equal to each other. This is the concept of CPCT. So this is AB is equal to AC. Okay. By CPCT, this is AB is equal to AC. Thus, the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Then in this way, we can say that the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Let's go. Okay. So, dear friend, in this way, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the topic triangle. So please just do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay. Thus, dear student, in next class we take and discuss some other important chapter related to your first term syllabus. Okay, now thanks to all.